and roll superhighway.
All right, we got Patriots legend, football Hall of Famer, Ty Law in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, sir.
What's going on?
Thank you.
Bartending skills.
Thank you so much for coming in. Now, Ty's coming in because you are a co-owner of Corvus Vodka.
Yes.
And you thankfully brought some samples because I was saying if he shows up with no vodka, I'm gonna have to ask Ty Law to leave.
Oh man, I stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
All right, yeah.
He's got a heavy pour, I see, too.
Yeah,
Nice pour.
We're Facebook Live if you want to check it out. You can check out the bottles of vodka and stuff here. Thanks for coming in. So this is premium vodka. You got three flavors.
Yes.
The one that interests me the most is the grilled pineapple flavor because I've never heard of grilled pine. I've heard pineapple, not grilled pineapple.
Right, yes. This is the only grilled pineapple in the world. So if somebody say they got grilled pineapple, damn it, they lying. They second. So we're the only grilled pineapple out there on the market. So
Nice.
you heard it right here first.
Nice. And what else did you bring in here?
Okay, we got tropical and then we got pure vodka. So
the traditional,
So
very nice.
we ain't gonna be Baskin Robbins. We ain't trying to do 32 flavors.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna come in here next week and say I got another flavor for you. So I tried to do it right the first time, and this is where we landed.
Nice. Now, Corvus is doing something special. I want to get. This is a long name, so I want to get it right. It's for the Georgia Frontiere Rosenbloom Family Enshrinees Assistance Fund.
Yes,
That's a
very
long
important.
name, but they do great work.
Yes, I like to just call it the player assistance funds. But
Okay.
for me, I'm giving a portion of the proceeds out of every bottle that I sell back to the Pro Football Hall of Fame Assistance Fund for those guys that inspired me that wasn't as fortunate to make a lot of money, that had to get jobs in the off season. And I really, got to pinch myself that I'm a part of this, small fraternity.
Yeah.
But to hear the stories that those guys, what they went through, you really know that they played for the love of the game. Because nowadays, I'm like, I couldn't imagine with all the training and all the things that we have to do to prepare and the money that was being paid in my era. We didn't have to get a job in the off season.
Right.
So that's something.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't have to get a part-time job.
And even when you're
Right.
5 years, I've been gone for 15 years.
Yeah.
My last time I've played. But after 5 years, no more medical, no more health insurance. People
that
always
right?
think that you got a lifetime, benefits because you play professional ball. But no, it's not like that in the NFL. So
I didn't
could you
know
imagine
that.
with those guys?
I assume that the
30,
union
40 years
would
ago.
give you a lifetime of health insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you
so-
would think that, but then on the flip side of it, they say, "Hey, we paid you enough to where you should get your own insurance." So
Yeah, but
that's
you
how
put
it
your
is.
body on the line for them.
Exactly,
Are you kidding me?
exactly. But that's just how it works. So
Wow.
you got 5 years to, take advantage of, being a player as far as your family and your kids and things like that. But after that, you're on your own. So imagine those guys that didn't make that much money
Right.
so many years ago, and again.
And they didn't have the medical technology they have
Exactly.
now
Exactly.
for CTE or other
Exactly.
injuries that could take care of them.
Right, and my uncle, like I said, being Tony Dorsett, is just to, see how things are and hear about what they were back then. I wanted to do something and pay homage to those guys because they inspired me. But the crazy part, I get always asked, why just the Hall of Famers? Because the Hall of Famers made the damn game. You know
Right.
what I mean?
They
I'm
blazed
trying
the
to talk
trail.
about who inspired me. I didn't
Right.
get inspired by some bitch on the end of the damn bench. I got inspired by the guys
Right.
that made the game great. And I think
Right.
the owners do have too. You think about these owners, they wouldn't have bought these teams if it wasn't, for the likes of the Jim Browns, the Mean Joe Greens, and
Right.
people that really made that type of impact.
Rocky
on the game.
Blyer. There's another guy, man.
It's
Yeah.
great. You know what I mean? Those 70s Steelers. I mean, they have they have so many Steelers in the Hall of Fame. Anyway. But like I said, this is a very small group. 300. I think it's 373, 374 now out of 100 years, and to be one of those guys, and that's total. That's not talking about living this even. Probably living this like 200.
Yeah.
Well, you're starting with that group of 300 plus that's going to keep growing,
Yes.
and you're starting somewhere. So what I'm hearing is you're leading the charge. Now, other people
Yes.
can say, "I'll take it and
Yes.
roll with it and help some other folks and maybe get the conversation rolling to
Right.
get everybody insured."
And I think as we help each other and support each other, and really, I think that's the way you grow anything. So I wasn't going to wait on anybody else. I just know what inspired me and who inspired me to go out there and at least dream, because that's all you're doing, in the beginning is you're chasing a dream, but you had to get inspired by something. And I was inspired by football and some of the all-time greats and was able to accomplish my dreams, through
Right
that.
on.
Yeah,
We should drink to that.
I was going to say cheers to that.
But we don't drink to that. We call it shot o'clock. It's always shot o'clock somewhere.
Well, Ty, let me tell you, it's 8:10. I think it's a little too early for a shot. But if you could pour some of that grilled pineapple vodka into my shaker.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with having a martini.
Oh, hello.
At 8:10. I hear it's part of a balanced breakfast.
Yeah, there we go.
Let me get this in
see
here.
that?
You getting this,
Grilled
Josh, on
pineapple?
Facebook Live?
Yeah.
Oh, listen to
Corvus.
that.
Everybody asked me laugh for Black Raven, even though I'm a Patriot till I die. But I was inspired by the Raven because I was watching some Discovery Channel, guys. I was like, man, it was a whole show on that. I was like, that's it. That is it right there. So it was pretty cool.
I love the logo.
Yeah, appreciate it.
This looks
Appreciate
awesome.
it.
I'm wearing
Exactly.
a pink shirt. I'm going with the
You going
tropical
with the
flavor.
tropical? Oh, so you going with the tropical? You going with the grilled pineapple?
Don't judge.
Would you
We
like
got-
a martini, anyone?
We got a
Martini,
little of
anyone?
everything
We got a
going
little
right
bit of
here.
everything now.
Yeah. Oh, here, I can't just serve it like that. Hold on a second. This is
What's happening? Oh, what are you going to do? You got a
This
martini
is a
glass
special
going on?
occasion. No, hold on a second.
Oh, he's got a pineapple.
I had my station
Oh,
set
man,
up
you
Look
already.
at
so.
this.
Okay, there
There
we
you go,
go.
sir. There you go.
There he is.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ty
Cheers
Law.
to everybody.
Here on the
Yeah.
Pike.
Hold on,
All right.
cameraman.
Shot o'clock. Oh,
Shot
come
o'clock.
on.
He can't. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But he can cheers.
All right, cheers.
All
That's
Cheers.
all right.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
That's smooth.
Oh.
You ain't
That
gonna
is
get nothing
smooth.
smoother than that. That's why I like people to taste it in its purest form,
That
because
is
a lot of
smooth.
times with vodka, you can't shoot it because they mask it with everything, and then that's how you come up with your drink.
Normally,
So
when I drink vodka, I wince.
right. Exactly. I created it so you could just put it on the rocks and enjoy it.
This grilled pineapple is phenomenal. This
Thank
is the
you,
drink
thank
of the
you.
summer right
This
here,
is
man.
this right
Yeah.
now.
Wow.
This is the number one request, the number one seller
Yeah.
with Corvus, and tropical is coming up. It's creeping.
I would
It's
think.
creeping. So you had the tropical.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
recommend
try-
that.
Try a
Okay,
little
try the
pineapple.
grilled
It's
pineapple.
really good.
You know
That's
what? We're going to be going on my station here in just a
Okay.
minute. Maybe
Okay.
maybe I
Adam
can
is
save
pacing.
that.
He's
Maybe I
pacing
can
himself.
save
You
that
got
over
to pace
there.
it. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
A smart drink.
Thank
right
you.
there.
Let me wait for that.
Yeah.
If I could ask you a couple of questions while we're enjoying this delicious
Yeah, sure.
vodka, did you see any of the Brady roast? Any thoughts
Yes,
on
I
that?
got I didn't watch it in its entirety. I happened to walk in. My son was watching, and I'm sure they had a great time. I got invited to go, and unfortunately, I hit up Tom, and I was like, "Look, can't make it. Had prior obligations. I'm out here doing vodka right now, so I couldn't make it."
Yeah.
I winced more times watching that roast than I did drinking this vodka.
You guys, because look, I didn't see it all. I only caught a little bit of the end. I think I seen Peyton.
Right.
Being
Kraft.
athletic, and I didn't see.
He was at the end. All right.
I did see a little bit of Kraft. He went up there, did a whole roast.
No, just
no,
at
no.
the end.
Oh,
He had
he
to
just-
toast.
yeah,
Yeah,
toast.
okay.
Yeah.
Just he did the toast. I didn't get to I caught a little bit of Julian's, but I didn't see Moss, Drew. I heard Drew was great.
Very
Drew
good.
was fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah. I have to ask you, I don't know if you saw when Jeffrey Ross was making jokes about Mr. Kraft and Brady got up and told him to cut it out. I've never seen that during a roast before.
What? I didn't see that. What?
Okay.
Man, fill me in.
All right.
man.
So
What happened?
Jeffrey Ross, one of the comedians, he's the roast master. He
Right.
made a massage joke about Robert Kraft.
It's a roast.
Right. It's a roast. But Tom got up and said, "Hey, cut that out. No more of that."
It was live on Netflix.
Live.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
that Bob Kraft was off limits, and they were told to be off limits, and he ran a stop sign. That's my theory.
Yeah. But your thoughts on that? Because that, to me, kind of summed up the relationship between Tom Brady and Robert Kraft. They're very close.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're absolutely very close, just like as it would be with Tom and Bill. I mean, anytime you're in a relationship that long and have that much success, you're bound to go through some ups and downs, but there's always going to be that respect there. But at the same time, yeah, the damn roast.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing off
Yeah.
limits. If you go there to the roast, somebody gonna say something because that's what they are. They are comedians. So, and you're on Netflix. It ain't no censorship there. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what people are going to see. So if you sit your ass on stage, you
Don't show up with thin skin.
It's
ready.
open mic. So I could imagine if somebody knows something and they can exploit that or just make fun about it. but that's what we're there for, is to have fun. The comedians, they step right to the line. That. Somebody's going to come out and say something about Tom's relationship or whatever they can, grasp to that people know, because we're such a media and public now with all the social media and things like that, and there's nothing secretive anymore. So, of course, people are going to make jokes and make fun of, things that everyone knows that happened. It wasn't really real. I don't know if it's any secrets or anything, but when you go to a roast, you better know what you're coming. That's like sitting in front stage at a comedy show.
That's right.
The comedian's going to look at you and see what he can pick out. If you there, okay, it's time to joke. So I think we all know what we sign up for when we go to a roast.
Now, did you see any of the Apple TV docuseries?
First 2 episodes.
Okay.
And and I wasn't even interested in continuing to watch because I was here. First it started off, Grant said, okay, we're gonna rival The Last Dance, and then next thing you know, it became like I don't know what it was. You know what I mean? So a lot of people have enjoyed it, but I don't think that's the true.
A lot of players came out and said that that wasn't the whole story.
That wasn't the whole story.
Right. A lot of players came out afterwards who were in the documentary. They were saying that wasn't the whole thing.
When you're out there for 5 hours doing the interview, you think you're going to get more than that, not just from, a TV time standpoint, but the real stories that, went on behind the scenes that was supposed to be, about the team and how we got to that point, the so-called Patriot, uplifting. I don't know where it became like a damn hit job on Bill or something like that, which I didn't appreciate from what I've told. I just seen little clippings of it. Like I said, I only watched the first couple of episodes, actually the first 2. Because like I said, I was busy, but I said I want to, how you want to let it go and then watch. But after I hear all the negativity and people don't realize that we did those interviews a long time ago. I did that interview in 2019.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so this wasn't nothing new. That like they make it seem like they did this within the last year. It takes a long time, but this took years. This was years of it.
Pre-pandemic,
yeah, exactly.
So do you still hold the franchise record for interceptions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if Devin McCourty would have stayed one more year, you know what I mean, he probably would have he probably would have got it.
What is the moment, your favorite moment, Patriots or otherwise, being in the NFL?
I can point to, I can't say a favorite moment, but I can point to specific moments that stand out. One was just being drafted overall. You know what I mean? Just to, I left school early. I bet on myself like I tend to always do. It probably wasn't the wisest decision as far as the critics were concerned. And I said, I think I'm good enough. I'm ready. I needed to help my family financially, and I'm going to take the chance and bet on myself, and I entered the draft, against, people that didn't think that I should do so. But that was the moment. It was like, man, I got drafted. That changes the life of especially projected from 4th to 7th round to end up being the first rounder, and that changed the trajectory of my family. I was able to, help and be that support financially, but I knew I still had to go out there and do the job because I was still chasing the dream. I didn't want to just, get the money to help the family. It was a few things. It was a few things fold. So I say I wanted to go out there and be the best as I can be. I wanted to be a Hall of Famer. I think I was told Mike Reese the first interview that I had as a new Patriot when I came up. My goal was to go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. People thought that I was a damn fool for saying something like that, and I haven't even suited up yet. But that was just my mindset. So for me just getting drafted, and once I got here, it's like now it was moments where I played Jerry Rice, where when I played Michael Irvin in my second year and I had the 2 picks and all that. It's those type of moments that say, okay, I've arrived, so I'm supposed to be here. I had the mindset, if I lose against Jerry Rice, damn it, everybody think I'm supposed to lose. But to me, if I win, I'm the man. You know what I mean? So I have nothing to lose whatsoever when I go out there. So, it's just think about those type of things as a player. But then when you start coming into your own, it's like, okay, the AFC Championship game, the Super Bowl, being able to get, the big pick 6. So I just think of so many different, moments that led up to me ultimately become a Hall of Famer.
Well, Ty Law, thank you for coming in. We appreciate your time.
Thank you
We
guys.
appreciate the
Thank
vodka.
you.
Corvus Vodka. Get a bottle. Goes to a good cause. We really appreciate that.
And
man.
it's a damn good vodka.
It
is.
Hey, you know what
Yeah.
else? We are in New England, everybody. You know what I mean? So, look, I ain't say no names. We drinking a whole lot of Texas stuff and all that, but I guarantee, we are New England.
Keep it
I
local.
guarantee you, once you taste this is going to be the vodka choice. This need to be the call in New England, everybody. So, Corvus Vodka, the official vodka, the Pro Football Hall of Fame, because we got some of these other ones out of there because they ain't got no buzz, but the quality is in the bottle, and I appreciate the support.
You got it, man. Ty Law on 100
Thank you.
FM The Pike. Thanks for coming
Appreciate
in,
it.
man.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.